don't even know if it's gonna have that echo in there. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ellis Sherrod 254, man, and you tuned in for another one, another great day, making it do what it do. As you can see, we got a little bit of gameplay going on. 2K22, man, on PlayStation 5. Uh, it's a different beast, man. I done had the game for a couple days now, and it's crazy. What up, E? It's so much stuff to do on the game, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, 2K22, I like it as far as how it's expanded on everything and the storyline and everything, but at the same time, like I really, the reason why I will probably never get that deep off into it is because shit, we be wrenching, man. We be wrenching like shit. So, uh, it'll probably never come down to. It'll probably never come down to the point where we have to, where we actually do this shit like all the time, whatever. The main reason that I think that, or actually, I could tell you even better. The only reason that I bought this game in the first place is because, as y'all know, we just lucked up, was able to get a PS5 uh, earlier this year, and so basically, um, the best way to do it was, um, so yeah, we got a PlayStation 5. Of course, the next gen games are, I mean, on a whole nother generation. So, um, I honestly hadn't bought a PlayStation. I honestly hadn't bought 2K in like, man, shit, 17 since 17, 18, man. Just because it's, to me, it's like I don't be having the time to grind. I don't be having the time to grind it all the way out. I don't, as tedious as it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to spend money on VC and everything like that. Cause I got car parts to buy. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Some people they got all the time or whatever. Like today, I'm gonna probably spend a good amount of time running around and I'll probably spend a good amount of time running around and grinding the game out. Hell, it might even be uh, I don't know. Anyway, as far as I know, for the day, I'm gonna spend probably like a good amount of the day probably just grinding the game out, trying to get my level up. Uh, there's a lot of stuff for a lot of factors that go into it. However, it's just we want to maximize it. But anyway, like I said, I don't be spending the money on the VC and stuff, so um, I just go and let me see. Are we eligible for anything? Nope. 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 Some need more than others, but everything needs something. Looks like. But yeah, basically that's the biggest thing. Like, I don't have the time to grind this game out over and over and over and over. Every, like, especially not every year. maybe after I'm done building the cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe then, but honestly, bro, like I'm not gonna spend that. It take a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean I get it. If you ain't got nothing else to do, if you ain't got nothing else to do, then just do what you do. What up, Goldie? He said they got a mountain of dust on it. That's the way my PlayStation, not my PlayStation. That's the way my Xbox is. My Xbox upstairs, bro. I really don't play it at all. So, as always, they got the face scan stuff on there. As you can see, like the world is like totally different. Like, let's see the old gym, and then it's got like different little quests. You know what I'm saying when you do different quests, then uh, do different quests, get I guess different rewards and stuff. So, but yeah, I be trying to grind and do all of them because, like I said, I'm not trying to come out of pocket for no VC and whatever. None of that. What up, Eve Vapors? He said I've been working. He said that'll be never. Nah, Goldie. Like I feel like, and I mean I done said it before, and I know a lot of people probably don't believe me, but after I get the after I find my trifecta, you know what I'm saying? After I find my trifecta, get my trifecta rolling, and I'm probably I'm not saying I'm quitting YouTube. I'm just saying that it's just time to it's time to fully reap the rewards of all the labor and stuff that we've been putting in. Honestly, the like here lately, like bro, I've been driving the Cutlass to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in my old school doing. I mean, I get it. I hop in it. I drive it. I enjoy it. Mash on the gas. Whatever. Woo woo. And that's it. Like it ain't no wrenching on it really to be done. Well, I broke the. Well, I won't say I broke it, but the shifter knob broke. So I had to order a new one. It'll be in today. I'm gonna go pick it up. But other than that, yeah, man, I get in that car, I ride, get to my destination. You know what I'm saying? People compliment it. Hey man, nice car. It sounds good. Woo woo woo. And that's it, bro. Like, but it's time to reap the fruits of the labor on all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if that comes down to know what I'm saying, wrapping up. Because, I mean, as long as I'm in build mode, then I'll never branch out to, car show mode or what's the word? Car show mode or the meet and greet mode or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not building my car, for somebody else's approval or whatever, here recently, man, G Money, what I'm saying? He built his car the way that he wants to. You know what I'm saying? He taking it to show and then, he won a trophy. So I mean, that's what's up. So that's the type of level that I'm on. I'm not to the point where I'm building it for others or, others thumbs up or praise or whatever like that. I'm just building it for me. I said, all right, Tommy, poor box. Is that a box? Yeah. Oh wait on E Vapors to get his money together, man. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's a process. You know what I'm saying, especially when you dealing with other people. You know what I'm saying, it may it may or may not move as smooth or as uh, it may not move as smooth or as quickly as you wanted to. You run into some unforeseen issues, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? All of that can happen. However, you know what I'm saying, you roll with the punches, man. You roll with the punches. They'll tell you it's part of the old school. It's part of the old schools, building the old schools, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So what I was gonna say. So there was a video I was watching. Well, not a video. It was a post on Facebook that I seen the other day, and I wanted to see what did y'all think about it. So, Goldie probably know what I'm talking about. What the hell? I gotta take a picture of it. Where am I gonna get a camera from? Where the hell am I gonna get a camera from? Take a photo of 2K beats. But yeah, anyway, the question was, um, how, or the question was, or it was more like a statement, and people were stating that LS swaps devalue box Chevys. Because the group I'm in is a box Chevy group, period. So they were saying that the LS swap is degrading or it devalues your box Chevy and blah blah blah. Now I'm in this group. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Ken 10. He the big admin in there, along with a couple other people. I don't really be going. I'm in the group, but I don't be in there going back and forth with people. You know what I'm saying? I might post a little meme or something here, or ask a question that I think is uplifting to the culture. You know what I'm saying? That somebody might, you know what I'm saying, that I might need to know or somebody else need to know. But a lot of the bickering and stuff in there, man, it's people just be going back and forth, saying saying. I mean, they giving their opinion, but you know, it's controversial stuff, and you get a lot of comments on it. And at this point, I think they just do it for the fun of it. But yeah, they basically said the box, like doing the LS swap in the box Chevy, you know what I'm saying, brings the value down. So I was curious, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it brings down the value? I mean, I don't, like, I'm not gonna go take mine out. I'm not gonna go get my 305 back. But I'm just asking what y'all thought. How the fuck do I take this picture? I probably should have listened. Uh, Jump back with you. I did what you're saying. I wish I can get that code again, though. Which code you talking about, Goldie? Mm, I'm trying to see how I'm supposed to take this picture. How am I supposed to take this picture? What's up, Les? Yeah, yeah, man. We talk. We just talking cars. We talking car stuff. I'm a car stuff or car guy, but this we just talking car stuff while gaming or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Where is this fucking picture? Where where is my camera? Is the better question. Oh, okay. It's on the phone. It's on the phone. It's on the phone. Duh. Why I didn't think of that? Where would your phone be in real life, or where would your camera be in real life if you were not a photographer? Yeah, I mean, all right, get them facing this way. Go boom, boom, boom. I thought it was like something special you had to do. Boom, frame it up real nice. Boom, take the feed photo, save the photo. Mission accomplished. But yeah, do you think that doing the LS swap on any vehicle is going to devalue it? Do you care if it's devalued? I know I don't because I have no plan of really reselling. I know that LS swaps are all the trend right now. They do make, in my opinion, they make for a more reliable video because there's not a lot of people that's out there fooling with not torque converters. It's not a lot of people that's out there messing with what do you call it? It's not a lot of people that's out there fooling with carburetors. Not in my area, no way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that familiar with carburetors. Although I guess it is something that you could learn. So he said, I ignored them. It's like that. That screenshot you sent me. I text me what you talking about, Goldie. Oh, for O'Reilly's, yeah. It ain't nothing but LSCR 254. He said, "Why son look like he want to sell insurance straight out of State Farm?" Well, no, actually, the dude from State Farm. Oh shit! I can get on this bike. That bike little as shit, yo. Oh, somebody on the bike. Fuck out of here. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, so nah. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people that's purist. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want to see it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I love about Chevy, bro, like them box Chevys to me, you know what I'm saying? Them box Chevys to me is not worth. But some people, to me, I wanna reiterate this. To me, they not worth what. Like me personally, I'm not paying that for a car. But if I see somebody posting a car for that much, I'm not going out my way to be like, oh man, uh, you'll never get that, or that car ain't worth that. But I'm here on my platform, so I'll say what I want to say. But the that's the thing though. Like, I mean, but just because it's not worth it to me, know what I'm saying? It's not worth it to me because I have, I guess, a particular set of skills. You know what I'm saying? I got a particular set of skills to where I can do all my work myself. You know what I'm saying? I can LS swap it. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I can get in there and I'm not scared to read a book about body work or do know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that need to be done for me to get a car where it need to be. You know what I'm saying? To my liking. You know what I'm saying? So, but for other people, you know what I'm saying, it might not be the case. You know what I'm saying? And then when you put the wheels on there, the dash is on there, etc. You know what I'm saying? The price go up, whatever. But me, like I said, me personally, I wouldn't pay that much for a box. I would go get me a box and build it up out the mud before I spend 20 some bands on a car. That's just on the box Chevy. That's just me. That's me with any car, though. Please wait, processing the game. Don't start that tripping shit, bro. I'm just out here trying to get my skills up. He said it's like saying 350 isn't worth money. Yeah, I mean it's to the right person, man. Because it's people out here that will still pay good money for a 350, bro. Like they don't want no LS. You know what I'm saying? All they want is what they familiar with, what they comfortable with working on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I won't lie to you. Had I not done LS swaps, Had I not done LS swaps on all my vehicles, and I just kept the original 350s or whatever 305s, and I knew how to work on them, and I just put me a decent Edelbrock carb on there, or whatever. I mean, it would be, I guess, to your liking. But well, to somebody's liking, I probably would have a whole different audience. You know what I'm saying? Because mostly everybody here, you know what I'm saying, the reason that we had the audience that we have, the reason that LS Chevy Rider 254 is who he is because we was talking about LS swaps. We was doing LS swaps. So that's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? It was something to do, something different. There's some people that was it's something that people were interested in and they were trying to find out how to do it for themselves or find somebody to do it for them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Alvin? Go to see a lot of people in these groups just run their mouth. Preference is all about personal preference, and that's the thing, man. It is all about personal preference, man. Whatever you want to do to your car. Now, like I said, if y'all remember the videos when I first got my box Chevy, bro, y'all remember that it wasn't running. Well, like I mean, when I went to go originally see the car, it was running. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't running. It was like it would start up and crank, but it wasn't good enough to the point where you would drive it around the city. You know what I'm saying? And then I made a couple attempts to go to the junkyard. I got a quadrijet carb off a Cadillac that had been sitting. Uh, and it worked better than the other. Then I think I ended up buying a Holly carburetor. Like it ain't like I didn't make an attempt. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the same thing like having maybe not having somebody like tune your LS swap, or not having HP tuners, and then when the car not running right, or if a sensor's not hooked up right, or something like that, then car not running right, and you don't know what to do. So you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna just go back to a 350 or a 305 or a 383, or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? For some people, like setting time on a 350 or 305, whatever, bro, it's second nature. Making sure the spark plug wires is in the right direction. Bro, I drove my maroon box Chevy. I drove that shit, and two of the fucking wires was backwards. I didn't even know though, because all I did when I changed the spark plug wires and plugs, all I did was put it back the way that I had seen it. When I took them off, I put them back in the same exact way that I took them off. I put them back on. So how was I supposed to know from the jump? How was I supposed to know from the jump that two of these wires was crossed? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and when old boy like went over there and he looked at my car, that's like he's like, oh, these two wires is backwards, bro. It was like a whole different. It was like a whole different car, but like I said, that wasn't my realm, bro. Like I didn't I didn't know nothing about that because that ain't what I came up on. That wasn't what whatever. And I mean, yeah, the same way that I learned the LS motors or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't just do a LS swap. I started learning about the tuning. You know what I'm saying? Using HP tuners, making the changes and whatever. Ain't no self tuning on my cars. My cars is running how they running because, you know what I'm saying, either I made slight modifications to the stock tune, but no, it's not like I just deleted VATs and I'm just driving my cars. Like I got them dialed in. You know what I'm talking about? So I mean, personally, I'm into it all. I just like the cheapest stuff in LS, and LS parts is everywhere. And that's another thing. Like a lot of there was another post in there too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was asking like why people were not building, or why were people spending all this money on LS swaps, but they wasn't going through their motor. You know what I'm saying? And as always, like I said, I sit back, I peep the comments, I look, I look, I might hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little popcorn eating meme in there or something like that. But yeah, other than that, not too much. Not too much anything. But yeah, that was another thing. But it all boils down to preference. All boils down to preference. If it ain't that, a 350 wheel. What up, infamous? Goldie said, I refuse to buy someone else's car. What up, Alvin? I see you in the building. Um, I I agree, bro. I agree. I don't I don't believe that it is. I don't believe that it should be um, like buying somebody's complete car. You know what I'm saying, like I said, once you build it, you can put whatever price tag you want on it. Cause you better believe if somebody wanted my two-door box Chevy, I'm not gonna give it away for 2,500. And that's, you know, that's economics, man. That's supply and demand, etc., etc. Uh, however,
Basketball on Halloween night, always a spirited affair. Grant, serious question here now. When you look back,
I guess you also got to take into consideration, you know what I'm saying? And then and that's another thing, man. I feel personally, I feel like a lot of people are trying to get the price of their labor back out of a thing. Like, I mean, people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you spend $10,000 on a paint job. You just can't. To me, you just can't add that. You know what I'm saying? Onto the price of the car. You know what I'm saying? Not the whole 10,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want say. Let's say that I don't even like that color. You know what I'm saying? I want the car, but I don't necessarily want the color. So, like I said, it's it's a it's a controversial
the offensive rebound, and the shot goes.
perspective on, you know, what you should be getting or shouldn't be getting, or, you know what I'm saying, everything like that. So
Here's Bullock, covered by MP. And Doncic with the
it is
jam.
what it is at the end
So
of the day,
far,
man.
they're owning both ends of the
It
floor.
is what
Let's
it
see if they can
is.
keep this going.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of
Man,
the
that shot was
court,
off like
they
my
are landing some haymakers now.
Barnes against
said I'm
Harper.
really wanting I'm really waiting for the Hemi
Pass to
stuff to get
Doncic.
more
To the paint. Here's Bullock.
plentiful. Some
There's the three.
come on, y'all,
Gets it to
total
go.
them red eyes
Racing
for
through
a
the
real.
lead this game.
That total them red eyes for a real one.
To play quality
And I
defense. It's
mean
that simple. Yeah, you got to turn
the
up
way
the
that a
dial
lot of that
on the
stuff
intensity at the defensive
goes,
end if you're them. It's
uh,
still early,
I mean
but I agree with you.
it's somebody.
Barnes with the ball. Guarded by
No,
Cleveland.
I think somebody else
Barnes
swapped the
makes the move.
charger, but I'm pretty sure it's somebody out there because, you know, they sell them engines and stuff everywhere. But the reason that the LSs is so plentiful, you know what I'm saying? And then some people be like, oh, well, it ain't even the LS, it's a truck motor.
Dallas, they've gone
It's
6 of
of
9
the
converting
LS
their
family,
inbounds.
you know what I'm saying? Technically, a LS engine is an aluminum block,
Oh, he
you know what I'm
gets it to
saying?
go.
Whatever.
So
But
far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
same,
The big story thus far,
same to a certain
just a
extent,
shot
you know what I'm
block.
saying? The
Very high
architecture, you
percentage so
know what I'm
far.
saying? The
And
only
one
difference
starting
is
game, that's the
is
way to do
really
it.
And
the
here's MP from outside.
the only
Puts the
difference is
offense
really
on
the
board.
material that it's made out
Dallas has
of
gone
and the
4 of 7 from
internals or
three-point
whatever.
range here in the
But all
first.
that stuff
Well, you know, coming off knee
interchanges.
surgery
You know what
last
I'm saying? You
season,
can take some
Porzingis
heads off of
got
it
off to a
straight
slow
off of
start.
a LS1,
He struggled to move his
LS2,
feet defensively,
LS3,
even offensively. He
and you
struggled.
can bolt them
It
onto
takes a
your
lot of time to get
4.8,
back to
5.3,
full strength when you're coming
6.0
off that
iron
much
block,
missed time
like with
with
no
that kind of
issues.
injury.
So,
Here's Lynn. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Lynn.
bro, why
Here's
would you go
Hield.
the other way when I set the
And
screen for you?
Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis.
Put 15-degree heads on the smaller Chevy and see what it do. It ain't that a 350 wheel run. What up, Mr. Huss Hard? Yeah, and like I said, Infamous, it's like I personally have. I mean, in the beginning there was carburetors, bro. Like
Seconds left in the first.
I know that they will operate, they will run, but you got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm
And the
saying?
Mavericks have gone a fantastic 8 of
You
11
got
so
to know
far.
what you're doing. And I mean, yeah, it's probably it's a lot.
Sacramento grabs the miss.
It's
Well,
more,
sometimes making
it's
it
more. I
difficult
think about the
within the
fuel
finishing three is all
efficiency
you can ask for from the defense.
than anything else because the
MP pass to
carburetor is
Hield.
just kind of
Outside to
based off of
Doncic.
the jets
And
and the
here's MP.
metering or whatever.
Puts him
Like
defending. Here's
it's
MP.
not as controlled of a
Bullock with it.
spray or distribution of the fuel. You know what I'm saying? So it's more
Outside Finney
economical,
Smith.
probably burn less gas, whatever, whatever. But
Brown finds Doncic.
depending upon like what your goals is or whatever for
Finds it.
whatnot,
From
it
13
may or
feet
may
out.
not even be that.
Doncic
know what I'm
just got 12
saying?
points in the game.
They've shown so much
And
energy
may or
right
may
from
not
the
even
start,
be that.
particularly on the offense.
So man, I'm ready to build me a couple old school. Just waiting for this garage to get built. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, man, and that's what the channel has been about since the beginning. Just me sharing my experiences with you guys about, you know what I'm saying, me and my problem with hoarding old Chevrolet, old old GM vehicles and putting new GM tech in them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the
They won that
in the
first quarter.
beginning when I first got that two door box Chevy, the plan was not to LS
Playing
swap
soft
it.
at all.
Like
They're going right at him.
Taking a look at
I don't know
Sacramento.
what the plan
At the 2
was.
and the 3.
Les said my journeys cost money, parts, time, and labor. What up, Jays? Yeah. And I mean, like I said, it's to each their own. But like, I'm not paying for nobody else labor. If I'm buying somebody else's car, but yeah, if I get ready to like let mine go,
And
yeah,
we're just
you
over 2.5
gon'
minutes into
I
this
mean,
one.
I don't know. I don't even know because
Throwing Mitchell.
people I know, man, they tend to. If I put a price on
MP
something,
outside.
man, they try to
Step back shot.
hold me to it or
And the
whatever.
Mavericks pull it in.
Or that's why I've
Into the
never.
game
That's why
lead.
I've never put a
19.
price on my
This is
box
the
Chevy
first
because
they're
somebody
seeing of
might
Sacramento
somebody might just
Last
come cash
season,
me
this
out.
was a surprisingly difficult
Somebody
matchup
see
for
my
them.
two door box Chevy and
Almost
be like,
every game
"Fuck,
against this
bro, I
team.
wish I
Not
had
what
his
you'd
Chevy."
expect when you look at the standings. I think this game
And they would
has
pay. They
surprised
might
and
pay
turned the tables
15.
here.
They might
Trying to
pay
shoot.
10. You know what I'm saying? They might pay 8.
Pulls it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
But
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the
it's just
result
all
there. I mean,
about
the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise
it's
has
all about
different
what
views
somebody's
on
willing to
its
pay and how
leadership
bad they
qualities.
really want it.
The BA, the source of the
Pretty
conflict
much.
comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you
That's
wonder
what it
just how
that's
much
what
is
it
getting
boiled down
lost
to
in
as far
playing
as
time.
pricing to me.
Good pass
Now, as
interception.
far as the value, like
On
LS
display.
Swap devaluing something,
Pass to
like,
Doncic.
because I mean, I don't know if they'd have never done the LS Swap, but
For Mitchell.
that stuff in there add up quick.
Porzingis. And a
You know what I'm
slam
saying?
dunk
If
from
you don't buy
Porzingis.
the motor
Porzingis able to
and
get that
the
76
motor and the
win.
transmission
In
and
fact, beating
like
everybody to the
all the little
ball.
odds and
Being quick to
ends
cashing in.
that go on the motor, coil packs,
Here's Lamb.
sensors. Oh, you could be you can be spending
MP outside.
say you
Pass to
buy a motor
Mitchell.
for 3 or 400. Hell, you could be spending over $200 at gaskets. The top, I think the top end kit for the LS motor alone, just the seals is, you know what I'm saying, the head gaskets, valve cover gas, bro. That's almost
Hey,
$200.
that makes the
You know
turnover
what I'm
hurt.
saying? So if you get a running driving functioning
Highlight shows
motor,
where
you know what I'm saying, for like 200, then
A nice shot by MP.
like you winning.
MP's got
Cause
4
if you
points
gotta
in
go
all
buy that
quarter.
stuff brand new, then
very disciplined.
you're
They've
gonna be
been
out of
working
some
for
money.
high percentage shots.
Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And their offensive game plan
Cloudy,
is
15
clear.
degree heads on
Get
the
it
gym
inside and
one.
go to work.
Yeah, see, I don't
Mitchell
even know
has
what
the
he's talking
key.
about. Like that's,
And out
I
of
mean,
bounds. The Mavericks will take it.
I know that he's like, I don't know what 15-degree heads are. I know what a Gen 1 is, but yeah, that's Spanglish to me. You know what I'm saying?
5 ticks left in the second.
The 8.1 swaps, like they not even the stuff is not as readily
Once Doncic gets on the rope,
interchangeable, I guess, for the 8.1s. So I've been told. I've never had a desire to do no 8.1 swap. Like 4.8, 6.0s, 6.2s, 4.8s and 5.3s. Y'all done seen my junkyard videos, bro. They out there,
Broadcast.
just sitting there. That's what that is. I mean, 8.1. I mean, it's built on the LS platform, but
You can still win this thing. Get out.
the parts are not as interchangeable. It's more of a torque monster more than anything else. So I've heard. Cause I've never had one, but this is what the streets is saying. It's more for torque, not a lot of aftermarket support. Uh, all that stuff. So can I get the fucking rock? Shit.
Here's MP from the top of the key. He buries it.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory
Let's
for the
see.
Mavericks.
Their shot clock.
He said 10K new content.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint.
Nah, man, I ain't selling. I ain't selling my box, bro.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Like, cause I mean, honestly, probably for me, for the last 4 or 5 years, man, it ain't been nothing but a fucking vicious cycle, bro.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped
Buying cars, fixing them up. This is probably, well, all my life I done been, well, not, I won't say all my life, but probably since like 2010. Well, no. It go back further than that. Since I could drive, you know what I'm saying, I've always modified my car. Like, whether I was doing it myself or not, that didn't probably start until
Shot clock at 6. Here's MP.
that didn't start until like 2011, 2010, 2011.
Earlier in the
You know what I'm
game, they
saying?
held a 25-point lead.
When I really got to doing it myself. But I mean, I've always been, modifying cars, either taking it the alarm put on it, tint put on it, rims put on it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just here in the last 10, 11 years that I actually started doing it like myself. So, he said 12 and 15 degree heads is what the LS has. Oh, okay. I know I would never sell my box because the price I said is what I want. I'm not debating or dropping my price, so I won't entertain somebody trying to talk me down. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like me, like I'm not gonna sell my box because I love my box. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been the one to like buy a car just because it was popular. I mean, there's some people out there that just buying these cars because they buying these cars because they popular. You know what I'm saying? They don't really give a damn about the box Chevy. They just buying the box Chevy because the box Chevy is what's popular right now. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, if you can buy something and if you can get it for the low and flip it for a profit, then, do you. So, I mean, basically, it's a whole cult following behind these cars. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you can make some money. So, I mean, I ain't mad at you. Do you think? 8.1 is a big block with LS style fuel injection. It's a gas alternative for the 6.5 or 6.6. Okay. Infamous said that 8.1 won't hold up like the LS stock. Gotcha. Alvin said the whiteboard with your plans was cool. I'd like to try that. Yeah, man. Shout out to my dog Tony B, man. Tony B over at TNT Garage, man. That's probably the first place that I've seen that. I want to say that's the first place I see that. Like, I had a whiteboard in the house. Like, I have a whiteboard like right here to my right, but I never thought about putting one in the garage or whatever. Until I seen my boy Tony B TNT Garage have one of his. And then I was like, hell yeah. Put one in I'm buy a whiteboard, put it in the garage, help me keep track of stuff. know what I'm saying, and go from there. So it's definitely been a help. I mean, I also like make little. I put the overall plan on the board, and then I put the details of it. Maybe on a smaller list or whatever like that. If I plan out the if I need to plan out my videos or whatever, be like, okay, so this is what we got to do, but I'm only going to shoot a video about this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? I might not even like at this point. I wouldn't even. It's just everything wouldn't get or deserve a video. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, 8.1 is like I guess they just not. They don't have the aftermarket support, therefore they're not as desired, sought after, whatever. Another motor that a lot of people be sleeping on is the 4.8s. But the 4.8, I mean, the 4.8 is basically the five. The block is definitely, the block is the exact same block as the 530. But everybody wants the 6.0. Oh shit! I forgot I was supposed to be walking, running around the city so I can get my cake up. Yeah, everybody wants the 6.0. Everybody wants the 6.0 That's what everybody wants. I don't know about what they got dudes on the tube hit 500 horsepower naturally aspirated on an 8.1. Infamous says this aftermarket parts out there that just gonna cost you. So yeah, they just not as in what's the word? They're just not as in surplus like the LS stuff is, bro. If you ever try to do an LS swap or whatever, like, bro, it's parts everywhere. The mainstream people be like, say a company like Holly will make something, and then they'll go back and oh shit, I'm here at the gym. I might as well go and get it in. The but yeah, they got the point where you would go up there and you would put like Holly will make something, right? And then before you know it, maybe like a month or so later, 2 months later, 3 months later, 6 months later, there's a knockoff of the Holly. You know what I'm saying? If the Holly part is famous, practical, whatever. If that part is successful or whatever, yeah, the Chinese will make it. The Chinese will make it, and it'll be cheaper. The design specs of it, I mean, it'll be something like just a little bit off. I got a, I got something that I'm about to get ready to buy, and I'm gonna do like a comparison video from the one that you would get from the actual manufacturer versus the knockoff, Even though and then I mean sometimes it's not even worth it to get the knockoff because it's some little things in there that they may overlook or whatever. But the overall, oh, I got the same part for cheaper. Sometimes is there. Sometimes, not all the time. Not all the time. Bro, what the fuck? 2K service is tripping this morning. What up, Swaps? The LS can hit 1,000, no problem. That 8.1 won't do it. Yeah, man. 485-360. I'll hit 1,000. I don't know why Jay's Garage be on these. Jay's Garage be on these what's the names? He be on these Mustangs saying they can rev higher, and I guess they means they can go faster and blah blah. But I don't need all that. Just give me a good old 485-360. I don't even gotta have a 6.2. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had one back when I had my Camaro, but I don't need one. You know what I'm saying? He said the gamer what? See, you gotta come in. The gaming is the background. You gotta come in, you gotta open your ears, you know what I'm saying, and listen to what we talking about. It ain't even about the game. But the title is gaming because that's like most people, that's what they see first. They not tune in for the conversation. But y'all know how we get down. I drive an 8.1 all the time. It's not worth the trouble. See, now Swaps has a first-hand account. He can tell you straight up. He said Infamous says less Swaps. Salute Swaps. The aftermarket part for 8.1 is not there also. Yeah, that's what I was just telling them, Swaps. The aftermarket support for that is not there. Why did my game freeze? Infamous says Coyote are more power, but they cost. You can't be saying that, Infamous. Okay, Jay's Garage is gonna hear that, and then he's gonna be like, "I told you." It still come down to the driver, in my opinion, because you can have the more powerful car and still get circles driven around your ass. 2K, you tripping. Alvin seen you out too willing after the car cleaning. Yeah, facts on the blue stuff. Last I do, it's nothing major though. Yes, sir. Swaps 8.1 parts are there. It's only one guy that makes it. I mean, that's what we saying. Only it's not just one person making 5.3.4.8 6.0 parts. Like, bro, like I was saying, everybody is making them shits. Everybody. Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie, everybody. Hold on, y'all. He said, "LS, forget the power. You gotta have the money." And yeah, that's another thing that I heard too. Like, you gotta have the. It's, and that's another reason that like the LS motors are like, becoming popular like they are because of the price point as well. The dollar per horsepower that you can get out of the LS motor. Hold on, y'all. I said, I don't know what's going on with that thing. This one is tripping. 2K got my thing tripping. It's gonna make me go outside. 8.1 parts of theirs. The only one gotta make it. Forget the power. Gotta have the money. That's why he charges so much. Yeah, exactly. Infamous, no competition, so the market is not there, not affordable. Can somebody send me one of those $200, $300 LS motors? Yeah, I mean bro. I would drive and go get one, or just spend a little extra money, like five. I mean, I done spent 500. I didn't remove the fucking thing. What are you talking about? I didn't remove no fucking. Accept and report that shit. The bro, what the fuck? It's always something. Technical difficulties. So if you look in the marine world, yes you can things, but what does boat stand for? Bust out another 1,000. All right, there you go. Back in the game, baby. Back in the game. Let's see. Let's get 2K booted back up here. I can get one from the yard, but once again, the one from the yard is suspect on why they're there. I mean, driveway engineers say, man, shit, if it spins, it wins. You know what I'm saying? I've never hesitated to grab. Now, it would would I recommend getting one from somewhere else? Like, if you could get a donor, versus if you could get a donor versus anything else, then yeah, I would definitely like go for the. I would definitely go for the donor. Definitely go for the donor. Just because you know what you getting. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all remember, and that's why I share everything. If y'all remember my very, very, very first LS swap motor that I had, I bought that shit off of. I bought it from some dude that had it in his fucking backyard with a tarp over it or some shit. Something crazy. Alright, there we go. I don't know. Wasn't getting a signal or something. So yeah, dude had the car, dude had the engine, my very first LS motor. Dude had it. It was it was in the backyard on a pallet under a tarp. And then when we took the heads off, the wall, cylinder walls, some of them was like sitting in water. But then I seen not driveway engineer, Gearhead for Life, and he had the Squirtle project and whatever. Back then, I didn't really know that people was like doing their own stuff though. They was going to the machine shop, whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna just get rid of that one. I think I gave it to the dude. He was gonna build it with his son. Gave it to them and kept it pushing. Found me another one. So there's always that factor, but one thing I did not do, I didn't check to see if it spun. Take them spark plugs out, spin it over. If it spins, it wins. Oh my god! We're not playing 2K no more today, obviously. Obviously, they're not gonna let us play 2K today because the fuck. The service is tripping. What is your take on this $1,200 LS swap? Ooh, good question, swaps. Good questions. I'm glad you asked. That's another one because that's what we was talking about, swaps. We was actually talking about some of the posts that I've been seeing in the group. Not my group, but the Boss Chevy group. So people were saying like, oh, if you LS swap a vehicle, is the value. If you LS swap a box Chevy, you taking away from the value. We was talking about that, and then we was talking about people asking for certain prices for their cars. We was talking about that. It was something else. I forgot. I forgot what it was, but we was talking about that too. Uh, but yeah, $1,200 swap stock. If you know what you're doing, a lot of them guys, if you notice, they was talking about, oh well, if you gotta do, oh you gotta buy a harness. No, you don't. It'll run with the stock harness rewired. You don't even have to. You don't gotta rework it. You just gotta rewire it. You could leave. I mean, bro, you could literally leave the stock harness. This bitch is not finna cooperate today. We finna go play Call of Duty or something. Cause they service is tripping. I ain't had no issues this whole time, but whatever. Yeah. So if so you buy a donor truck $700. Know what I'm saying? Come with the engine transmission harness, computer, the whole nine, bro. Why wouldn't you be able to do your swap? Now I get it. The muscle car oil pan is about $200-300. Know what I'm saying, if you're going into a car, but if you're going into a truck, you don't even need an oil pan. You can use the truck oil pan. If you got the donor vehicle, you can repurpose the fuel lines. You repurpose the harness. Use the same computer. If it was running and driving when it was in the regular vehicle, it'll run and drive in your shit box. I mean, the difference between if you can do a $1,200 swap, it all comes down to what you're capable of doing. If you're not capable of reworking the harness, if you're not capable of installing it yourself, if you're not capable of making, know what I'm saying, XYZ run, know what I'm saying, then yeah, you're gonna run into an issue. But if you say that, like I said, $700 truck, the only thing I'm gonna have to put, like, all right, say that we doing an LS swap into a C10. I can literally take that Silverado Tahoe motor, buy some $30 adapter plates from lsxinnovation.com. Shameless plug. I can take that motor. I can set it in the truck. I can rework my harness. I can have somebody flash my computer. Just delete VATs. Just delete the VATs. Know what I'm saying? I'll find a way to, set up my cooling system. Know what I'm saying? Set up the radiator cooling. Oh, not the radiator. The transmission cooler, engine cooler. Get the fuel system. Fuel system is a lot of thing that hits a lot of people because it is preferred that it is sump, but you could put an inline pump. I don't see no reason why you couldn't do 1,200. If I mean, you can move it up to 2,000 to give yourself a little bit more room, but 1,200. People have done it. You know what I'm saying? People have done it, so it's definitely doable. God damn it! All right, we're going home. I'm coming home. Let's go play Madden then. Thank you, sir. Okay, got it, man. Goldie seems to be the talk. It's crazy. I'm doing a video on it. You will love it. It can be done. Yeah, it can. In a nutshell, it can be done. But you have to be able to do something. If you can't rework a harness, or you're not willing to sit back and take the time to watch the information that's been put out there, because before I ever reworked my harness, I was scared of it. I ain't want to fool with it. I ain't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to rework a harness. Just because it looked like it was time consuming, which it is. But it was either spend $500-$600 on a harness or attempt something that I had never before done in my life. You know what I'm saying? But with the help of LT1swap.com and with the help of, videos, pictures, etc., of other people putting it up there, what they have been doing, man, it was easy. In hindsight, it was easy. But yeah, it can be done. A lot of them boys. See, a lot of these boys is doing the LS swaps, bro. Like, you doing it, but you not doing it. Like, you doing it to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
Coming up, we'll see Justin Herbert and the Chargers hosting Dak Prescott and the Cowboys.
Like, now don't get me wrong. To have a reworked harness already done, or PSI, or a BP Automotive, or whatever. I mean, yeah, it works, whatever. But bro, you can rework a harness in a day if you wanted to. Cortez does it all the time. Granted, he got his day to him, his days to himself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it can be done. No problem. Is that swap set 5.3 alone is 600, and 600 that's on the high, side, maybe low side, just depending upon where you live and what deal you come across. Infamous said I did my whole swap for 2,000 including turbo. Now that is something that somebody might not believe, or but it can be done, because like I said, it all boils down to the deals. You know what I'm saying? The deals, the hookups, the that you run across when you going through whatever it is that you're going through. You know what I'm saying? What up, badass? Yeah, so I mean $600 for a motor. Like if the miles is like in a lot of times the miles don't even really be the main concern, man. Like the fact that the fact that you able to get like me, like I would pay like now junkyard motor. I gotta go pull it. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Versus me paying somebody for a motor that's already pulled. Either way, I'm finna check and make sure that it spin. As long as it spin, bro, we good.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a
As
full
long as it spin, we good.
he's got to keep right on going.
But yeah, I think that would definitely be a good video for you to make, Infamous. Uh, I think I made that video for the C10. I don't know if I made that video. Cause I was telling people, man, I got $3,000 in that C10, like all complete. That's going and buying a truck, motor transmission, harness, the whole nine. Like everything. $3,000 approximately. You know what I'm saying? It's probably some little odds and ends in there or whatever, but yeah. For the most part, maybe I need to do a revised one. I might do it today. But now that 2K service is tripping, I'm not gonna sit up here and play Madden all day. I'll do something else with my time. So yeah. I actually need to go out here in the garage and get some stuff ready to be put on Marketplace. I hate selling shit on Marketplace, but it's got to be done. I'm decluttering. I'm decluttering. I need it going. I've been setting aside stuff that I could potentially use on another LS swap once I get my next project. You know what I'm saying, that LS trifecta. But other than that, if like I'm just gonna have enough to do like one more swap type shit, right? One more swap, and then I'm hanging up my boots. As far as LS swaps, my man Demarcus, Mr. LSX, Genuine 1976, man. He said he was doing like the last LS swap that he was doing for like local people, man, because it's they want. He said he just wasn't worth the money. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't worth the money. But yeah, that's really what it boiled down to, man. Like how low can you get, bro? It's an art. It's an art form to not spend a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It requires patience. You know what I'm saying? You got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of wait for deals sometimes. Sometimes you got to barter and trade stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can go spend the money. Anybody can save up the money and go spend the money. But can you find the deals though? Anybody can spend the money, but can you find the deals though? I just said it before here. Like a lot of people, they want to brag on how much they done spent on their LS swap. Me, I'm trying to brag on how much I didn't spend. Like, oh yeah, man, I got $10,000 in my shit. I only got 3, and I bet I'll run your shit into the ground. What's up? But it ain't even got to be. I mean, if the end result is going to be the same, which is a running, driving vehicle. Cause I seen a post talking about that. Like, hey, how much do you guys have off into y'all LS swaps? Motherfuckers talking about they got 10,000, 6,000, 8,000. I'm like, bro, I don't got that much in my whole fucking car. Like, bro, I spent 1,000 on the car. I spent 1,000 on the car, back door paid, whatever for the motor, transmission. Like for the box Chevy, for example, I paid $1,000 for my two-door box Chevy. $1,000. From there, I spent. Well, actually, I ain't even really technically. I ain't really pay for the motor. I bartered for the motor. You know what I'm saying? I traded some rims. I traded some rims for that. So I traded a set of rims that I got in another deal for the motor. Boom, motor. I did spend like 600 for the first harness that I got and the computer flash that I did. Ooh, I just thought of something. Anyway, focus. Look at me. But all right, so I spent. Yeah, so I spent fucking. Um, yeah, so I spent 600. So we had what 1,600. Barter for the motor. The transmission came out of a Trailblazer. I got it from my buddy for like $200. $200. 4L60E, $200. So now we at what 1,800. Muscle car oil pan probably like $200 or $300. The manifolds coming off the motor, those are hooker, so they cost a little bit. So I'm probably at it. The point I'm trying to make is it doesn't cost that much if you're willing to do the homework, do the research, uh, learn some stuff yourself. Um, I mean, shit. If you hell, sometimes it just got to do with if you know the right people. You know what I'm saying? If you know the right people, if you in the right circles, you know what I'm saying. You deal with the same. Like if you deal with people that deal in the same stuff that you deal with, then you know what I'm saying. You can come up like that. So. So when you ran front way, what the clear? Oh, you're talking about turbo stuff. Yeah, deals where they at. Yeah, like I said, anybody can go spend a bag. Can you find them deals though? I saw that post and I was like, "What the fuck y'all build?" Yeah, bro. Like, bro, they gotta be building like some fucking turbo. And the thing is, bro, most of them probably not, bro. They just trying to get that shit out the ground. They trying to get it out the ground, get it running, but they like, oh, I'm building this to keep, and bro, all that money you spending on that motor, some shit can still happen to it. Some shit can still seize up, mess up, and I'm gonna be rolling my junkyard motor that I ain't never had the bottom end opened up, and it is what it is. Bro, I didn't spend, cause y'all know, shout out to Outcast Projects. You know what I'm saying? He sent me the 6.0 short block. I built the head, I built the heads. I'm saying I rebuilt the top end, put it in the cutlass, and it's running. I still ain't at 8 grand. You know what I'm saying? Still not. But some people think that, oh, because I can say that I spent 8 grand or 10 grand on my motor. You know what I'm saying? That's where the bragging rights come in. Not, I mean, depending upon who you are, I mean, somebody might care. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you don't. Some people, you may not care what I care about, but I care about, I guess, not overpaying for stuff because I also have other stuff going on in my life.
So often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. And Zerline's kick is good.
A lot of the money is looks. I agree, swaps, but bro, probably when it comes to, and I don't even think it's all the way the looks, man, because some of them brackets, some of them brackets them boys be using, man. Like y'all seen the bracket that Cortez uses, man. It's basically it's the same thing, man. And then you can get an AC bracket. AC bracket might be the most expensive thing. Matter of fact, I was looking at one the other day. ICT Billet, I think got them for like a little shy of 200. So it's still not adding up to me like where y'all spending all this money at. Like are y'all just I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I mean, I didn't had a couple while I'm here moments as well. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing the 6-0, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, since I'm right here, I'll do the pump. You know what I'm saying? I'll do the oil pump. You know, I'll go ahead and do the timing set. I'll go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't thousands of dollars worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It said intake, accessories, intake code air. Yeah, man. The intake, you know, some people go with the it's like the metal joints. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want a car intake. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna pay $500 for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot, and that's just the intake. You know what I'm saying? See, like good LS1, LS2, LS3, them car intakes to make that car look like a LS. Yeah, you gonna pay 500 just for the intake. No fuel rails, no injectors, just the intake. Then you add the fuel rails. Then you add the injectors. Oh, I don't want my injectors to mess up on me. So they finna go buy brand new injectors. They might can't find the fuel rail somewhere. So they're gonna buy a brand new fuel rail. They might have to go through GM themselves to get it. Right, that's why all my LS swaps have been truck. All my LS swaps have been truck intakes, bro. Truck intakes return because it was just so simple. Just simple. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I tell myself. And that's the thing, and that's another thing. Like a lot of people, like, and the information is out there. Like, depending upon who you listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here giving y'all fucking $8,000 bills. You know what I'm saying? Drawway engineer not out here giving y'all $8,000 bills, but looks, you know, I guess you wanna pop the hood and show them what you're working with. Well, I guess you gotta pay 8,000. They ain't gotta never see up under the hood of my car. He said, what was the HP tuners? It wasn't free. You talking about the price? I mean, but see, the HP tuners, like it wasn't like I said when I bought that harness for my box Chevy with the computer for 600. Like that computer was already tuned. You know what I'm saying? It was very. Now I can tell you now in hindsight or in foresight or whatever. Yeah, hindsight. in hindsight, now that I know about HP tunes and I was able to go back and look at that tune, like it was very rich. It was safely rich. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the tuning that I did on my box Chevy, I was taking out fuel. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there driving, bro, it was fat. It was fat with fuel. You know what I'm saying? Because of course you don't want it to lean out. But yeah, it was fat with fuel. Once I started like bringing like dialing it in, that's when the power came. You know what I'm saying? But HP tuners is like $300 plus $100 for credits plus the learning curve, which is another reason why I feel like a lot of people going to Hollywood. Hold on. That's why a lot of people are going to, what do you call? A lot of people are going to Holly EFI, Holly Terminator, whatever, because it's self-learning. Self-learning. What you may or may not know? Did you know that? Did you know that that's exactly what short-term and long-term field trims do? Did you know that's what short-term and long-term field trims do? The computer already knows where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? What it aims for? It aims for stoic, or depending upon your throttle position, RPM, whatever, it may shoot for a little bit richer. But the computer already know where it's supposed to be. So all it's gonna do is read it. Oh shit! That's an intersection. All it's gonna do is read. Know what I'm saying? What it is, and it's gonna correct it. Know what I'm saying? The tunes that come from the factory. How do you, bro? They don't individually tune like up north cars, down south cars, east coast cars, west coast cars at all these different elevations. That's where your map sensor come, or your mass airflow. That's where your mass airflow come in, and them O2 sensors. So it can meter the air coming in, the density of it, whatever, and then what your air fuel ratio mixture is coming out. Not as precise as a wideband, but it lets it know if it's rich or lean, and then it adjusts all the time. And then it keeps that data short term. Short term is like, long term is like over a period of time. So it's constantly learning. That's why when you unplug your computer or unplug your battery, let it reset or whatever, when you first crank your car back up, it doesn't start up as smooth as it did before, because now all that data has to be repopulated. But I don't know nothing. Like Swap say, I know nothing. I just read though. I read. I watch videos. I mean, I really do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but no. Go ahead and go get your EFI. Like I said, go ahead and go get your Terminator X, your Terminator X Max. Like I said, the only reason that I think that somebody needs that is that if they go in with boost, they need boost. They need a two-step. They racing. They racing. But do you dog? Do you? Do you? It's just me. I'm not putting the engine straight from the yard in the car, but go change the parts and sell it to someone as a LS swap with my name on it. Well, yeah, I mean, but see, that's totally different though. Like if you doing it as a business or whatever, then yeah, the cost gonna go up. If you're doing it as a business and saying that, okay, yeah, you gonna definitely want to put your best foot forward. When people pop the hood and they be like, "Swap's performance did my swap," yeah, you want it to look a certain way. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But I don't work for nobody else. I don't work for nobody else. I won't do nobody swap. You can't pay me to do your LS swap. You heard it here first. LS Chevy Ride 254. You can't pay him to do an LS swap. I thought about it. I don't want the headache. I don't want the headache. I don't want to deal with it. I have put out more. This is how I look. This is how I look at it. I done put out more than enough videos on LS swaps. I done put out more than enough videos on LS swaps to where you should be able to figure it out. If you can't figure it out, you should go to a shop or take it to Swaps Performance. Shameless plug. If you can't get it after watching my videos, take it to Swaps Performance. Or somebody else that wants to deal with it. Because I don't. Hustle Hard said he listening in, doing some work right now. I can dig it. He said my setup came from a donor. Mine not straight from the yard. I wouldn't do it to my own car. I mean, like certain stuff may need to be replaced, but a lot of people be replacing stuff that don't even need to be replaced. I agree, Hustle Hard. There's definitely different levels to this shit. You know what I mean? There's definitely different levels to the shit. Without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not on the level to where they can do it. That's why I said if after watching my videos and other people's videos, if you can't figure it out, then take it to somebody that can. But my whole YouTube has been about identifying your weaknesses and making it your strength. So maybe this ain't the YouTube channel for you. Or maybe you just watch me because you think I'm entertaining or I'm funny or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing swaps. We're not doing swaps and stuff. No pun intended. I mean, we doing our own swaps and stuff, but yeah, as far as doing it for other people, I mean, for other people, that's fine, man. I know Cortez does it. You know what I'm saying? Here, there, and everywhere. Me, nah. It would have to get to the point where like I need to be able to pay my mortgage before I start doing LS swaps. But we're not there yet, so it would definitely be like out of necessity. It wouldn't be out. It's not gonna be just because I want to do an LS swap. Nah, I'm over this shit. It's been done. I've done it so many times to the point where it's like, okay, another one. But some people just all about surviving, or it's a business for them or whatever. This wasn't ever no business for me. It was just always a hobby. You know what I'm saying? But salute to those that are out there doing it. And like I said, I know some dudes that do some good work, man. If somebody was looking to have an LS swap done, I would definitely point them in fucking Cortez direction. I would definitely point them in fucking swap direction. I don't know if Infamous does LS swaps for other people, but clearly he know what he doing, I would definitely send him to Infamous. Know what I'm saying? If they wanted it to. Me, don't send nobody my way. I was sending a Guru. I don't know if my man LS Swap Guru is still doing LS swaps, but he was. You know what I'm saying? Swapping each of these for everyone. I'm taking notes. So thanks for sharing. Already, Alvin. Yeah, so it's differences. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta find what works for you, man. Find out what works for you. But yeah, back to we went like all the way left field. But back to what Swaps was saying is that a lot of the extra money boils down to looks. You know what I'm saying? They trying to dress it up. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, go ahead and spend you $8,000, $10,000. I don't know. I don't know that it would honestly take that much because I honestly haven't dressed up none of my motors have been dressed up to that point. Like I don't know if are they dressing up inside of the valve covers. I mean I don't know. I don't know. That's why it really got me thinking like what do I really have in my bills like. But I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure that I'm close. I'm pretty sure that I'm close on dollar amounts because it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Ran him smooth over. But yeah, that's part of it, man. So I know my man Steve. I know my man Steve has done a carburetor setup. I know that my man Infamous has. Oh, Infamous. That's what I was gonna ask you. So the MSD box is basically like the computer, right? If you do a carburetor setup. So if an EMP go off, that MSD box gonna be fried, right? Cause I think I seen somebody put a comment under one of them. Somebody put a comment under one of them videos. Somebody, well, if an EMP go off, y'all shit out of luck. Yeah. I know that to be true for the computer control, but I want to say it's the same for a carburetor setup. Oh, it's not? Goldie said, I wish I could get a donor car, but wife ain't having it. I mean, it's like if you got the room, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my old lady probably not gonna have me bringing donor cars and shit here either. But I mean, if you can, you know what I'm saying? Or hell, get with a partner. You know what I'm saying? Get with a partner. The partner might need like say it's a Suburban, Tahoe, Silverado, something that got a motor in it to run good. You know, a partner that needs some body parts off of it. All you want is the motor, the transmission, the computer. all you want is the rest of it. He need body, you need soul. You know what I'm saying? Said maybe he got the room for it. Maybe you can do it like that. Maybe Maybe you don't even have to pay for as much as a car. You know what I'm saying? Say it's a $700. Say they selling the no title car for $700, but they got an engine trains, whatever. Woo, woo. Got some parts that's in good that he can need. So now this $700 car, now you gonna pay $400 for the engine, the trans, whatever. He gonna pay the $300 because he want the body parts, okay? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So now you're not even paying the full $700.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
He said, but if an EMP go off, all electronics are gone. Well, see, I thought the MSD box was electronic.
Take over again on offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they
I
have to take?
stand corrected.
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on
Yeah,
first down.
I know the LS swaps is gone.
Manageable. Keep it easy on first downs now and keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Let me get that.
And it's intercepted.
Going to the other side.
Super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 20.
Oh, it's still, so it is electronic.
CD, I know it's just his
I don't know, like,
league as a quarterback.
because I think I was talking about that with when I still had that Chevelle. I was like, yeah, man, if the EMP go off, like, bro, why would an EMP go off? Like, that's crazy. But I guess it's possible. Play too much Call of Duty or some shit.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game.
So it's still electronic salute. It's hustle hard. God said, sad to say, but I'm an anti-social motherfucker here. All about competition and act like they won't help unless you pay them. I feel you, bro. Bro, if anybody in the world feel you, I feel you. Like, I tell people I'm an antisocial. Like, they be like, nah, bro, not you. You on YouTube. You on YouTube. I may not be as antisocial as some other people, but yeah, bro, I enjoy. Maybe it's not antisocial, maybe it's introverted, maybe it's a mix or whatever. But like I enjoy the fuck out of my peace and quiet, bro. My peace and quiet, my just me time. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know, I'll come out every once in a while and kick it with the homies or whatever. But yeah, like me and Pryor might go hop on the bikes, or me and Cortez or throw back some birds and turn some wrenches or whatever. But then I like to come back home and be by myself.
Touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
But yeah, the car, like the carb setup.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
Like I said, if you get the deals, it could definitely be cheaper. And then I'm pretty sure the Infamous knew that eventually he was gonna go turbo. You know what I'm saying? So, or maybe turbo was the plan from the beginning. So having a blow through carb or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying, he has, like, having that off gate. You know what I'm saying? Now he's already set up for turbo. You know what I'm saying? Before he even had a turbo. You know what I'm saying? If that was the situation, I don't know exactly how he planned his out. But yeah. He said it has to power the coils and read the sensors. Goldie said the funny thing is I never ask people to do work for me. At least give me some wisdom if I get stuck. I said Cortez is the real one. Yeah, man, Cortez is definitely. And see, that's the crazy thing. Like Cortez, like him, Cortez don't fuck with a lot of people either. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with a lot of people. He don't fuck with a lot of people, but we fuck with each other. So it's like crazy. Because people be up, bro. People be on bullshit. people, people be on bullshit like a motherfucker, and it is what it is. So if you keep your circle small, you ain't gotta worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably like me dealing with cause like y'all know my circle. You know what I'm saying? Cortez, Pryor, Pierre, bro. It's more people here in this chat than it is in my little circle. Bro, I mean, bro, that's just how I be. I be to myself. Said I got responsibilities, fucking work, take care of my family. Said and this car shit is on the side. You know, that's my wife. That's my best friend. Go best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I got my best friend from childhood or whatever. But you know, like I said, you grow up. You know what I'm saying? He lives like up in Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? He got a family of his own. You know, when we see each other, is we picking up like we never lived. But you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I ain't just out. I ain't just out here willy nilly. Drop that. But yeah, Cortez is definitely one of them guys, man. Like I said, he kind of, bro. He remind me so much of me. He's like me with no filter, bro. That's how I be feeling. Cortez is me without a filter. If I wasn't trying to be like politically correct sometime and you know what I'm saying, toe the line or whatever, Cortez Cortez would be me. You know what I'm saying? Cortez is me unleashed. Unleashed. Shout out to my dog. Matter of fact, I gotta holler at him today too. Knew it from the jump. Yeah, so that helps too, man. Knowing exactly what you want to do from the beginning. Like if you know you want to do a turbo build, then you can just start doing it from the beginning. You can start planning for it from the beginning. Start buying stuff that you need for a turbo build from the beginning instead of buying stuff that you need for a LS swap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it kind of go hand in hand. The biggest thing is, you know, you need different manifolds, bigger injectors, a turbo, you know, etc., etc. But you can, when you're going to buy certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff that you're going to buy over other stuff. I don't know. I mean, 'cause I still haven't fully got there. Like I said, I still plan on turbo on the C10. It ain't gonna be. It ain't no rush job and like nothing that's like pressing. But yeah, it's sad. I can't stand when folks act like that, Goldie, and be sneak dissing behind your back. Goldie, you already know. Goldie, you already know, bro. Which is a reason even more so that that sometimes you just it's better to stay to yourself, man. It's better to stay to yourself. Y'all some real ones, you know what I'm saying? I got how many? I mean, I know a lot of people probably at work, but bro, I got 8,000, almost 8,200 subscribers, and it's just six of y'all here with me. I appreciate it, and it's always been that way, and I mean that's why I ain't never been fucked up about it. You know what I'm saying? We might have. What's the biggest? The biggest we done maybe probably had in the live stream is like, and then we playing. The title is 2K, so that's probably why some people ain't came in either. But the probably the most that we done ever had has been like maybe 30 people in a live stream or something. It is what it is though, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They come to be either entertained or informed. I feel. You know what I'm saying? Entertained, informed, and then the ones that once you get to know them, should they just come around for the company? You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, come on. Infamous said, "What's injectors?" So, infamous question. So your blow through carburetor, what did you have to change when you went turbo? Nothing, or not? What did you have to change, or did you have to like change the jets on the carburetor? Is that what they're called? Jets, carburetor jets. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. A carburetor like exploded, like taking all apart. Now that's like a transmission to me, bro. I'm not fucking with it. He said that's why I tell people all the time I'm in competition with myself. Yeah, man. Like I'm just trying to be better than who I was yesterday. Like I'm trying to make the car better than it was when I first got it. Type stuff. That's all. Albert said the people I know here don't fix their own cars. They go to the dealership. Mom, brace, I fix it. And I mean, really, honestly, it ain't nothing. I mean, everybody not inclined, man, and I know that now to be more true, Alvin, because I work in the automotive industry. You know what I'm saying? So even though it's just selling car parts, I mean that's part of the automotive industry. There is levels. There is levels to people. There is levels of people in cars. Like, I mean, everybody does have to start somewhere, but when you go into a car parts store, and when you go into a car parts store to buy parts for your car, but you don't know the details on said car, then it's like, okay, come on, we got to do better. But yeah, you're saving yourself money, and I mean in the beginning, like that's how like my homeboy that started me on this wrenching journey for real, man. Shout out to my dog John. Uh, Bro, he was like, I don't want to have to charge you for removing and replacing the engine. This is exactly how he told. Like, this is my boy. You know what I'm saying? He worked at the shop, whatever. But he was like, bro, I don't want to have to hit you for the labor for that. So let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me walk you through it. You know what I'm saying? You come down here on the weekends after work, whatever, whoop, 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 and shit, a monster was born. And it's sometimes soothing and all that stuff. Turning wrenches and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, you save some money, you save time. I mean, to me, I feel like you save time, man, because you take your car to a shop, man. That shit might be there for a minute. Yeah, I mean, I'm 10 toes down with you. I already know, Goldie. I already know. So I help you the best I can, Goldie. Appreciate that information. Only change the jets to fine tune and get that specific AFR. I just changed mine to Goldie said he got to run. All right, Goldie, we'll check you later, bro. So you didn't have to change. So technically you didn't have to change the jets to run the turbo. You could run the you could run it exactly the way with that same carburetor without changing anything. I won't lie. The that setup kind of got me curious, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm I'm not gonna what? Cause once I find a trifecta, that'll be number that'll be like number 4 LS swap. I'm not gonna change up the recipe on number 4. We gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes that we used to. You have to change Fontaine, or you will be either rich or lead. In my case, I could have left it. Okay. So you still got a wideband hooked up to it to see exactly where your fueling is at. That's what's up. That's what's up. Mm, so, but yeah, man. Um, a lot of knowledge. It's a lot of ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? I always used to say, man, it's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than one way to do your LS swap. It's more than one way to, you know, uh, get to the same desired results. You know what I'm saying? Some people just paying 1,200, and then some people is paying 8,000 to 10,000. So it happens, yeah. It is what it is. But that's why I say it my mantra or my philosophy is that time or money, time or money, whichever one you got more of is gonna be the thing. You know what I'm saying? If you have more time, then you're able to save a whole lot more money. You know what I'm saying? But if you spend more money, you probably gonna save more time. You know what I'm saying? It's a seesaw. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the time, you can rework your own harness. You know what I'm saying? You can rework your own harness. You can do this, do that, buy some new loom it up the way you want to, whatever. Too easy. Or you can find those deals like we stressed about earlier. You can take the extra time because you're not in a rush to build a car. You got nothing but time. You know what I'm saying? Get out there, you searching the marketplace, you searching OfferUp, you searching, matter of fact, when I go out here into the garage to go put this stuff on the marketplace, I'm gonna put this shit on offer up. I'm gonna put it on offer up. I'm gonna put it on whatever. I think something else Infamous was telling me about. I'm gonna put it on all them little selling websites because, like I said, we cleaning house. We cleaning house. So any additional clutter, whatever, then yeah, I'm gonna probably put it up there for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then I'm trashing it probably because I'm not even finna sit on it no more.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? You know, hey, well, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
But yeah, find the deals. You know what I'm saying? And use the time
It's time to go.
that you have. You know what I'm saying? And it'll save you money in the long run. I feel because, like I said, once you got the engine and the transmission and the computer and the harness, if you get all that together, the the biggest thing probably standing between you and put it in your vehicle is between motor mounts and an oil pan. Motor mounts, motor mounts, oil pan.
Something on tape, or they just have a
Uh,
sense with him because he's had a good week of
really,
practice or something
those
like
two
that.
things are the only thing that's gonna keep you from putting it in your car. Motor mounts and the oil pan will keep you from putting it in the car, and it's sitting the way that it need to sit. After that, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where people go left and right at. You know what I'm saying? After the motor mounts is on the motor and you gotta sit in the car and you got the right oil pan on there, that's the base. From there, you can take your stock motor with your stock harness, with your stock computer, with the VATS deleted, and you can run the car. I mean, of course, you gotta set up your fuel, but technically, if you sprayed the little starter fluid in the throttle body, it would still run a little bit. Just use the starter fluid. So they say without deals, I would have been fuel injected. You say that like you say that like it's a bad thing. It was like, oh man, without deals, man, I would have had to have fuel injection. But you would have probably went with what Terminator. If you weren't able to go carbs, what would you do? He said I got my same small block Chevy GM1 mounts on LSX Innovation adapters. Yeah, this it. That's the easy. I mean, that's the way that I've done it in like all my cars, except for the C10 because the C10 didn't have clamshells, so that was a little bit different. But I got the mounts that I got
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much
are they pretty much they kind of they slid and they replaced the clamshells though, so it was like whatever. So I think I paid like maybe 60 something bucks for them, whatever. But I ain't had no clamshells, so I was gonna spend probably half, if not more, trying to buy new clamshells. So I was like, yeah, I'll just buy these mounts and I use them. But other than that, they all got the Caprice has the original mounts. The Cutlass has, well, it's not the original mounts because it came with a 307, but you get it right. I didn't go spend $400 on no fucking mounts. That's what I'm trying to get at. I didn't go spend $400 on the mounts just to put the engine in the car. You know what I'm saying? Some $30 mounts will get the job done. And like I said, the oil pan, they got a lot of different variations. They got a lot of different knockouts. Muscle car oil pen, Holly oil pen.
High school in Miami making a nice play there.
GM muscle car, Holly oil pen. Take your pick. If you're going into a car, if you're going into a truck, use the stock one, and you'll be good to go. So, okay, yeah. So yeah, $1,300 Terminator Max,
Quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Terminator X Max. I'm assuming that you would have went with that one, or maybe just the Terminator. Like I said, if when I was coming up, man, the Terminator, like when I was first doing LS swaps, the Terminator was an option. Maybe, big ass maybe, I would have went with the Terminator. But like I said, I can't see myself spending $1,300 on each car because I have three LS swaps. So I would have had almost $4,000 in Terminator Maxes, Terminator X Maxes, and three cars if I ran them all the same way. Which is what which $4,000 is about what I have into one vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Completely done. So don't sweat the small stuff. Would be my advice. Look for the deals and go from there. I really thought I was gonna get to work on my player today on 2K, but then the service started tripping. But it was like 11 o'clock. I'm finna get ready to go get me something to eat. Um, and then go out here get in this garage. Um, and then, like I said, I'm gonna use what was it? So it was offer up, right? Infamous. Let me make sure I got it on my phone. Oh shit. Somebody asked me a question on Instagram. That's fuck. That's why I got sidetracked. All right, there you go. So yeah, I was looking for offer up, right? Cause what offer up joined with some other app, didn't they? Automatic wire feeds, automatic white feed. That's a that's a welder. Why is it showing me shit in California, bro? And then they be showing like the shipping shit too. I'm like, I don't care about. I'm not shipping nothing. I don't know, man. Offer up is different out here, but I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens. Like I said, I don't wanna be sitting on this stuff for a long time. So I wanna go ahead. Matter of fact, I wanna go out here and take these pictures and shit and put that shit up for sale, and that should be gone by like next Friday.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it.
Is that see if I was to buy intake and the MSD, I would pay 900 to 1,000. So I'll deal an offer up for 500 for both brand new. Yeah, and that's the deals we talking about. That right there.
I would agree with that totally.
So how much was your carburetor?
Got a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because
And I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up.
it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make
I
or
was just trying to make sure I had the app on there.
15, 16, somewhere in
Oh yeah, offer up and let go. Let go was the other one.
so much of the game today.
I guess they merged together.
Combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half
We gonna see, man. We gonna see.
linebacker make that play.
I don't know. I might do a hurt. I don't know if I'm gonna do a hurricane tonight. I don't want to say it, and then I don't come. So yeah. Just make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got your notification bell on. That way, if we do go live, then you know we're going live. I won't lie to you. I might be on 2K, and we go from there. So I guess I have to I don't know. Like we started out playing 2K. I don't want to have to rename the video, but we ain't played 2K like since the beginning of the stream, and that was we've been live for 2 hours 12 minutes. So. Well, no, he was saying he would have went fuel injected had he not been able to find the deals that he was able to find. He saved about $400. Yeah. So he said he would have paid 9 to 1,000, but he got both for new. Both new for 500. So that means he saved money there. And then the car was $1,000 already converted and ready to go. That $1,000 is a part of the $2,000 for the swap. Oh, okay. So let's break yours down real quick, Infamous. So $1,000 for your carburetor, but is boost ready. $500 for your intake manifold and your MSD box. So after that, you know what I'm saying? What did you have? It was just the motor and the transmission, right? So you got your motor for a good price with the transmission behind it, or did you keep? Because the
They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to come through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen. But that could have gone maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Zeke be running, boy. He said it's flashing ECM part of $1,200. I've been gone for a minute. We'll say that it's deleting VATs. I wouldn't say that it's. I mean, while in theory, because I mean technically you don't have to buy HP tuners to do an air swap. The only reason that I bought it because content, and I got multiple vehicles that you know what I'm saying, content, okay, content. I could have easily saved up $500 took my shit to somebody, put it on Dino, and did it that way, or learning myself. In the beginning, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like, oh yeah, I got the HP tuners, I'm gonna be tuning people's cars and shit. Fuck that shit. I have a particular set of skills that I can use in emergency. Like, but I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that shit just to be doing that shit, though.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it
The
hard.
Eagles? What up, 85?
Your defense, relying on your special teams, you got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Superman that hoe, no, why me? You. Yeah, we was playing 2K, then that shit just started tripping, man. So if you coming in and like, this ain't 2K, no, this is Madden 22. I'm not buying another Madden game either, though. I don't like Madden, maybe. Definitely not fucking 2K, because it's too much grinding that goes into it. Too much grinding that goes into it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Infamous said I had a motor in the car already that ran good. I sold that and some other parts laying around and bought all the LS stuff. Almost like an exchange. So the motor, cam, intake, MSD, mounts, headers cost me nothing. That's what's up.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here.
Not everybody can get away like that.
Ezekiel Elliott. His
Not everybody can get it. So, another question. This is just me always having questions in the back of my mind about corroborated LS swaps. So, what is the pressure that you need? Because you of course, you run a LS, you run a whatever pump. So, is it different for a carburetor setup? The pump. I know that so I guess the question is, how much PSI do you need to your carburetor to run a turbo setup versus a naturally aspirated? That's the question.
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it. I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna sell some parts out my garage and see what I can't get enough money to go get or trade off of. Some people be doing that shit too. Be like, I'll trade you this for this. I'll trade you this for this. So, well, you never know.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one.
He said, oh yeah, the pressure always like 6 to 8 PSI, fuel injection like 50, 60. Yeah, and see, that's, I don't know, like, that's crazy because
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more
how does it work?
timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is a little bit of a mind
Okay, so your pump can do the 60, you just got to dial back to 6 to 8.
time. Don't be compelled to play it too safe.
But in order to run a turbo setup, do you just still need that same 6 to 8 PSI?
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with his sack as he buries him.
He said 50 to 60 on a carbon disaster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll blow some shit apart. I mean, the 50 to 60 on the fuel injection is controlled though. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 to 60 on a carburetor would like overflow the bowls and shit.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack.
If
Looking to
not,
be done.
if it didn't blow that shit apart.
First of their timeouts.
You know what I mean?
They'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Incomplete, but a penalty.
Flag. Come on, man.
Let's get the call.
Holding offense. Except.
Umpire threw the flag. Usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get
You
different
said carbs I was 6'8", a Bruce reference regulator. The now on the C10, of course I would have to so on C10 I would have to upgrade the pump to like a Walbro 450 or 2, and then you would have to so you would have to upgrade the pump, upgrade the injectors. I think I see why you went. I think I see why you went carbureted. Swap said my $1,200 turbo build is going on right now. So you gonna have $1,200 in the whole turbo build from engine. Oh, it got me. Let me get that. So $1,200 for the whole turbo setup. But see, does it count if you have stuff laying around? Because even though you're not paying the money initially, or right then and there, you spend money that may push you over $1,200 at one point in time. Cause y'all know we just upgraded the board yesterday, and it's still probably, I don't even know how much more money I'm gonna have to spend. Like I know wastegate blow off valve, fucking wastegate blow off valve, injectors, intercooler, and piping. Fuel pump. So like the shit don't stop. But yeah, I think I definitely see why you went carbureted. Maybe maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky and we change the game and we do a carbureted turbo setup. But I don't know, like $1,000 for a carburetor, that's a lot. That's a lot. And that's another reason why we say, I mean, granted, I could take, the intake fuel rails and shit off of there, sell it, buy the new we could do the yeah. So we could take the intake off of the LS motor, and then turn around, and then we could buy the MSD box. Yeah, I don't know. That might add up to more, but I wouldn't have to buy the pump or dual pumps. Wouldn't have to buy the injectors. I don't know what the issue has been. Well, not necessarily the issue, but when you buy them injectors aftermarket, sometimes you really don't know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? They say that they at a certain they say that they at a certain, I guess, amount of fuel they supposed to be spraying, but maybe they are, maybe they not. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the carb eliminates the guesswork out of that. I don't know. Maybe I'll come to the dark side. Yeah, I'm a budget builder, and EFI cost more. $1,000 car versus injectors, rail, starter body. But see, the carburetor, even though the carburetor is $1,000, like, cause you can run because the fuel rail that I have on the C10, like I can run the turbo off that same fuel rail. I wouldn't have to change the rail. I would have to change the injectors though. And then throttle body, not. I mean, you wouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, to get more air in there and all that. I mean, you probably would, but I've seen people that don't necessarily change it. So $1,000 carburetor injectors real, 1,300 to 1,800 Terminator. Oh, okay. You just saying in general. So 13 to 18 for the Terminator, $1,000 car versus injectors, rails, starter body. Yeah. And I mean, if you run the junkyard stuff, you know what I'm saying, it may or may not even add up to be that much. You know what I'm saying? But like we were saying earlier, that's why it's important to do your research, know exactly where you're going before you even get there. You know what I mean? Know where you're going before you get there. Do your research, plan your roadmap. That way you are not. That way you're not double buying stuff. That way you're not buying stuff you don't need, etc., etc. So at this point, do y'all think it would be cheaper for me to, if I mean deals included, infamous swaps? I'm gonna ask y'all this. So if I was to go, well, when I go turbo, would it be cheaper to do a carb setup, or would it be cheaper to do a fuel injection? Being that it's already set up for fuel injection, would it still be cheaper to go back and do it the carb way, or would it be cheaper to do it the other way? But see, I don't see that's the only difference though. Like that same $1,000 the same $1,000 that you got in your carburetor though. Like I got that same $1,000 is $1,000 that I have in my drivetrain and in the C10. So that's engine, transmission, harness, everything. Like complete engine, transmission, computer flashed already, and the harness already done. Now, if it wasn't blow through E85, I would have spent less than
The
half.
passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense
But
is.
the only thing you need for it to be turbo is for it to be blow through, right? It don't have to be E85.
and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Hustle said if I was to go back to the carburetor, it'd be for straight racing. I don't want to deal with hard starts in the cold morning. Yeah. I mean, it's it's gonna be a turbo build anyway. So yeah, it's definitely not for daily driving anymore. If I was to go back to the carburetor, it'd be straight for racing. He said watch the video on the stock bottom end 4.8 with LS2 intake. 1100 horsepower, huge turbo. Oh, you say you watched the video on the stock bottom end 4.8 with an LS2? 1100 horsepower, huge turbo. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. Somebody was like, oh, everybody building these LS motors and why you not going through them? And then people was like, well, not everybody racing. Some people just want the dependability of them. And then somebody was like, truck motor ain't no faster than no LS anyway. And I'm just like, y'all niggas really don't be reading and doing no kind of research. Because if you put a turbo on any of these fucking LS motors, then you finna do the fool. Like, not only that, I gotta accept that. Yeah, I gotta take that. Offensive pass interference? Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Talk about in the winter. I don't know, Infamous. It's that edited video. You gotta go live. You gotta go live and start it for us, so we know that the editing wasn't no editing magic. No, it don't have to be E85. E85 is like race gas at the pump. I'll make a video in the winter. Don't edit this one though. It's just all the way through. Just I mean, cause in the carbureted cars back then, man, like one of the things that kind of made it to where it was, the starting was like fighting with it or whatever. Like the fuel pump was mounted on the block, and the fuel pump didn't activate until the damn motor was turning over. So you had to have a little bit of ying 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 for it to even get the fuel to get up there. Then you come into fuel injection and all that. So having a pump makes it easier to get it up to the carburetor or whatever. But like I said, I love fuel injection. It's just too easy to go out there. Like my box Chevy, I haven't started that shit in 2 weeks, probably more or less. But I'm finna go out here, dust the dust off of it, and pull it out the garage, and it's gonna be effortless. Instead of me going out there and bro, I can leave a lawnmower sitting for 2 months with like regular gas in it, and then I have a hard time starting it. But if I put the ethanol free stuff in there, then I don't have that issue. So I think that's another thing that plays like a major part as well. Swap says StreamYard it. Sir, don't start it off camera. Get it warm. Don't start it off camera, get it warm, and then invite us over as the used car salesman tree. Oh man,
Predictive history. He's got one of their
after
two
you done fought
touchdowns.
with
You
it.
can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the
Carbon ignition has to set right, and that's one thing that like a lot of people these days they don't know how to do, bro.
I'm telling you, man,
They
when
don't.
things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took
Oh yeah, swaps. That's all I got now. I got it by the. I got it for. I got it by the case. Well, not a case. I did buy quite a bit though. But yeah,
line of scrimmage.
cause after I had to fight it to get it started again, yeah, I'll never put anything else in my fucking lawnmowers and shit, bro. I ran that eagle over. That's the only reason I'm still alive. Cause Swap said his eagle was gonna beat me up.
That right there seemed like the definition of a critical
That's the only reason I'm still straight.
Pops right up out of the
Other than that, I'm finna get off here and go get something to eat.
scores already. Just wanted to possess
Oh,
keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific.
what are we gonna eat today?
Fantastic.
Have you ever looked at your bank account and let your bank account decide what you're gonna eat today? Said True Fuel about New York. True Fuel, only way to go, bro. I will never, like my weed eater is electric now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about that. But as far as my lawnmower, bro, until I go to the dark side of my lawnmower and get an electric one, which is probably gonna be a while,
next drive. And let's face it,
bro, I won't put nothing but True Fuel in my damn lawnmower
important for one reason.
anymore.
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Anymore.
You know, right,
I got like a couple more of the cylinder cans, bro. I even bought like the jug, the bigger size of it, just because I know that I'm not finna put nothing else in my car. I'm not finna put nothing else in my lawnmower.
Nice gain with a
Nothing.
the coverage may be too good that time as he breaks
F
away for 19
that.
with his legs and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there.
So
up
base
about
time
to
starts
one. He
the
decides to
car.
double down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good
My
measure.
350 I took out would run like a champ. Starts up on the first try on warm days, cold days. Then I would have to pump the pedal one time. Car just gives it fuel.
Took just one play to
I said base timing starts the car. Car just gives it fuel. Ah, okay.
sets up to throw it. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
But like that's what I'm saying though. The art of tuning or timing a car or whatever, like it's lost. It's lost around here anyway.
Drag route to the tight end.
I didn't know, couldn't find anybody that was proficient enough. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't have to worry. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait on nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I don't have to wait on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta like my life is not hanging in the balance because I'm waiting on this one person in a 30-mile radius that knows how to tune my carburetor right or get my timing right. Like
Well, they certainly had success throughout this
Said Alvin, be careful on the two wheels. Drivers today are horrible.
They've been able to capitalize on it, and no
Yeah, man, I hopped out on the bike yesterday, man. I took it to work.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Rager. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
Yes, you have to punt 1-2 times. Yes, sir. I will swap 2 blocks and back to my car projects. Thanks, I appreciate you. Yeah, man.
Throwing is Hurts.
That's just people in general, man. They don't be. I don't know. I guess they just think people on motorcycles just. I don't know. Ain't got nothing better to do, or it's a game, it's a hobby, not a real vehicle. I don't know. But yeah.
Keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. That swung out wide to Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. 2 minutes left.
Shit, on the cold days, only on the cold days, infamous. Is that what's your base timing at 200 RPM? I'm at 15 degrees.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
So you set that at you set that through the MSD box, huh?
In the end zone by Jalen Rager. Touchdown Eagles.
All right, Alvin, we'll catch you later, brother. I appreciate you sliding through.
Touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are
I'm just finished and wait. I'm just gonna finish whipping up on these birds.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
I'm trying to think what else.
Capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was checking my account to see what we was gonna eat today.
Somehow get this one back.
What are you gonna eat today? What you gonna eat today?
Now there's a penalty flag down.
What you gonna eat today? What you gonna eat today? Oh, we got options. Fancy. Hell yeah. What we gonna eat today? What we gonna eat today?
They're trying to get something going after one there, but you got to give yourself a chance. Let it go.
So yeah, that's gonna be the menu. Need to go eat, and then depending upon where I go eat or whatever, then I come back and do the come back, get in the garage, pull out my inventory. You know what I'm saying? For what's gonna what am I gonna sell? What am I just gonna throw away? I'm gonna probably start out by putting everything on there, cause you never know. You know you know what they say. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So, I mean, you never know who might be looking for something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna put it out there all super duper high price. But like I said, I'm trying to get it gone. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, like, so that I can get these funds so I can continue to work on Project X in the background. Actually, if y'all got the membership, I think the only membership person that we have in here right now is Swaps. But yeah, video dropping today for the members. And like I said, we may be live again tonight. But like I said, I'm not going to commit to it. Just have your notifications on, and so you know what it is.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Looking for a
And then, like I said, I might come back and I might just jump on 2K, or I might come back and
third and
whatever. So,
as they'll talk things over.
you know,
Second down play.
I think I gotta drop my shit off at the cleanest too.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his
But yeah,
so far.
Project. So yeah, Project X video dropping today. Membership video dropping today. And then possibly
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was a
possibly alive tonight. We don't know. So, like I said, make sure you got your notifications on. Woo! Make sure you got your notifications on so that y'all see if we go live. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. Might do it from the garage.
But they decided to play this one over hard, and I think their
I do it
philosophy
from the
is, we're going to
garage.
give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in.
Ooh.
Gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Y'all ain't have to hit him like that, dog. Y'all ain't gotta hit him like that, dog.
Feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the two-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
You.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
I pulled a stock cam out and threw it in the trash. Bro, somebody might want that. Somebody might give you some bread for the stock cam. You never know.
Getting set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
This victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field.
All right, Swaps. We'll catch you later, bro. Where you going? You don't want to see the end of this?
Otherwise, there could be
I thought Swaps wanted to see the end of the game.
his second touchdown of the night.
I was gone 10 minutes after I put the trash out front, no lie. Oh, it was gone 10 minutes after I put the trash out. Oh, so you put it where somebody could see it.
His arms got plenty of action. And that was a thing of beauty there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh,
Yeah, because the cam that came out to 6-0, I didn't throw it away. I had it in the garage. A buddy of mine was like, "Yo, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna put the 6-0 cam in 5-3 or whatever." I was like, "Okay, cool. Well, just you know what I'm saying, shit, throw me $50. See if you can have it." So. Something that, I mean, I probably maybe originally would have put it in the trash or whatever, but like I said, you never know. One man's trash, another man's treasure. It was in a BTR. Oh, that's fake advertising, dog. if it's in a Brian Tooley racing box, bro, that's fake news. They thought they won. But now, why would I throw a Brian Tooley cam out on the curb? Now, like maybe like if it wiped out, like maybe if a lifter failed or whatever, you know, it wiped out or something. Then yeah, maybe you just have to end up throwing them. But I'm not finna throw a perfect. I'm not finna throw away a perfectly good Brian Tooley racing cam. I'm not gonna do it.
They'll try the right side with Elliott.
Mm.
Pulls over it. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
I'm gonna score one more time just for swaps.
With 2 seconds. Obviously decided. Not sure they need
Oh shit. Do it for swaps. Do it for swaps. Mm.
And he takes it in for the score.
Uh,
Cream on top to their ending.
hey, bro, yeah, I was playing. I switched over to Madden, bro, because 2K. I don't know what's going on with 2K service. 2K kicked me like straight out that bitch. Like no bullshit. Where you going, coach? Don't throw that. Don't throw that anything. Final score 31-14. Cowboys have beat the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. All right, man. Like I said, y'all stay tuned. Like I said, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got your notifications on. Like I said, we might go live tonight. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. It just depends. So, only way you'll know is if you got the notifications on. And we'll go from there. So, it's your boy, LSL Route 254. Remember, identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. And remember that the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop. Matter of fact, if the 2K servers fucking act right, we'll play the game tonight. Know what I'm saying? If not, then I don't know. Maybe we'll stream you out of shit. Nah, cause y'all be like holding nigga hostage. Y'all ain't finna hold me hostage. Not tonight. Alright, man, I'm gone. And we out.